Hello YouTube, it's me Maddie Makes with another video here today. Today I'm working on some planner inserts. So today we're going to do a, I don't know what I would call it, but we're going to do a budget planner sheet for one item, a one item budget planner sheet. That's what I'm going to call it, one item. And so, excuse me, today we're going to do that in Canva. And as always, I tell you that Canva does have a free version. Um, I do have the pro version, but they have a free version that is very useful because before I started using Canva, I used the free version for a very long time. So with that said, I've already opened it up to an 8.5 by 11, okay? And what I envision today is, we're gonna go to my uploads. The first thing I have here is this little piggy. I want him. I found him in clip art, free clip art, royalty free clip art. And I think he's so cute. And so as you can see, I shrunk him down like that. And then the next thing we got to go is to elements because I need a box, a square. So I'm going to type in square at the top, click this one, and I'm going to put that, I'm going to bring my rulers out. See, my rulers are up here because I want to see where I am. Okay. And so now we have our box. And we could probably, that's pretty good. I want to make sure that, this is going to be a printable. And so I like to make sure that there's enough of a margin that if someone wanted to punch holes in it, that they could punch the holes in it, okay? Now, with that said, move him over a little bit. Okay, so we have our pig and we have our box. We want our box to be a different color. I'm not going for yellow today. Right now, I'm just going to make it maybe this pink here. And then I need more elements. I need a line. So we click on elements and we type in line. They have lots of lines, you guys, but I tend to use this one here. Before I put the line in though, I think I'm going to make this white, but notice it looks like it went away. So now I'm going to give it a border. And if I click on these lines up here, it says border weight. And I'm going to go to, I like to, there we go. And that's kind of, click off of it. That's what it looks like. Same thing for this line. I'm going to go up here, change my line weight to 2. Okay, we're good. And then I'm going to take the line and put it up here. And I'm going to pull all the way over here. And when I click off, we have a nice box with two an up and a down. Now I have some wording that I want to put in here. So I'm going to go to text and I'm going to do a subheading. And for our purposes today, I am going to try to make it look a little bit bigger so you could actually see it. Okay, so now in here, I'm going to type the words saving for. So what are we saving for? What is the goal? And then I am going to change the font. So I come over here, I highlight it, come over here, click on the fonts, and I'm feeling passionate today. So I think that's what I'm going to use, feeling passionate. Yeah. And so we're going to click off of that, see if we can make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to copy or duplicate that. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste. So now I have 2. And there's a reason for that. Let's take this one and we're going to put it up here. And I probably need to make this font a little bit smaller. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't get my best life together here. There we go. Saving 4, and I'm going to bring it font down a little bit because it's a little too big. 18. Okay, and we're going to click on this one, and we're going to change that font. Oh, it's feeling passionate as well. I'm sorry. We're going to change the text, and we're going to put goal amount. There we go. And then we're going to take this one, move it up here, align it with, well, we better shrink it first. Let's shrink the font. What did I put on this one? 18.1. So I click back on here, highlight it, and I'm going to put 18.1. Uh-oh. And now click on it again, and uh-oh, move it around. There we go. What is this little thingy doing? I want you to back up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so there we have our box. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these together, and I'm going to go over here, over here where it says group. And the only reason I do that is because I want them to stay together, okay? So now when I move it, the whole thing moves together. Now I've got to go back to text again. So I'm going to go to add a heading, and I wanted to say something like this, piggy bank savings. I'm going to highlight that, change the font again, and we're going to move that up here. And then we can take this and move it back up here. And there we have it. So far, so good. You guys just looking good. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is go over, I'm pulling my Word to my other, I have 2 monitors. So I like to make this part easy. So I'm going to insert, that we're in Word now, okay, a table. This is the easiest way to do it. And I know that I need, I'm going to have about 7 down, I guess, and I'm going to have 7 rows, 3 columns. Did I say that right? I did. And this chart is way too big. I don't need it to be quite this big. I'm sorry, bear with me. Okay, well, we're going to just have to resize it. We're going to take this right here and put it over here. We're going to take this right here. This is too big. And we're going to put it over. Oh, I can't get it right. Over here. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to bring this all the way in. Like that. And then we're going to click on it and highlight it. And then right click. And we're going to distribute columns evenly. So see, it fixed it for me. See how I did that? Okay. So now we have our chart that we need. I still think it's a little too big, so I'm making it smaller. I'm going to highlight these, and I'm going to distribute columns evenly. Okay, so there we have it. So now what I want to do is I want to put um, the headers in here. So the headers that I have are going to be date, the amount, and balance, right? And I feel like I'm going to need a few more rows, so I'm going to copy these, and then I'm going to insert below, and it gave me a few more. That is probably enough. Let me go back and look at this. Yeah, that's probably enough. Pull my word back up, and I'm going to highlight this. I clicked on the little box here, and I'm going to click copy. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to see what it does. We've hit paste. There we have it, you guys. There is our chart. And now we can open it up. Oops, it's a little bit too far out here. Remember, I don't want it to go past the piggy's butt. Okay. And so now we have, but our font's a little too small. So we're going to boost that up to about 18. Same thing here. Font's too little. 18. Same thing here. Uh-oh, I went too far. 18. And Canva already turned it. Let me click off of here. Canva already turned it into a the change font to the current font that we're using. Okay. And so now we have our chart, we have our date, we have our amount, we have our balance. And if we wanted to, we could go ahead and add some color to this. But for our purposes today, I think I'm going to leave it blank, and I'll make another copy with some background color. But for this purpose, people don't always want to use all um, their ink in their printer on things like this. They just want black and white copy. And since I'm going to put this on my Etsy shop, then I'm going to leave it black and white. But at some point, I'll go back and make some color versions. Okay, so that's all I have today, you guys. I hope you liked the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you like what you see on my channel, consider subscribing. Until next time.